Today, I'm going to be playing the biggest releasable nation in Europa Universalis 4. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hawk, you already played the biggest releasable nation. It was Kazakh when you released it from Uzbek, remember? And if you're thinking about the number of provinces, sure, Kazakh would be the biggest releasable nation with 21 provinces. However, when taking a look at development, which is what really matters, Kazakh is not the biggest releasable nation. In fact, I found a releasable nation so obscure and so rarely seen, you might not even know that it exists. But if going by development, it is the biggest releasable nation in Europa Universalis 4. And that nation, ladies and gentlemen, is the nation of Xi. Yeah, I know you haven't seen it. I haven't either. So let's jump in as Ming, and then as Xi. Alright, here we are as Ming, ladies and gentlemen, and trust me, man, when I clicked to play this nation, just to check it out before recording the video, I was just as surprised as you were to, what I said in the intro. But here is Ming, man. When I wanted to play them, I thought they would be someone like this, like Wu, like Liang, maybe even someone smaller like Chang Sheng. But no, after I scrolled on the list, Xi is the biggest releasable nation in the game going by dev, and even by province count, man, we're looking pretty big. 15 provinces in China. Do you know how much development that is? And yeah, man, Xi 138 development right at the start. That makes us more powerful than a nation like Portugal. Kazakh, by the way, with its 21 provinces, only has about 104 or 5, something like that. But yeah, here we are as Xi, man. We are gonna go with the, what is it right here? Chinese Kingdom Tier 1 government reform. We got plus a 25% manpower recovery speed, plus 50% liberty desire, plus 500 gov cap, and we got access to the Unified China CB, the awesome Chinese warlord missions that enable us to get 2 Miltex over Ming, eat them up super quick, and we do have generic Chinese ideas. Let's take a look at what they are. So yeah, we start off with plus 10% manpower recovery speed and minus 5% admin tech cost, plus 25% national manpower as a finisher, which is really strong. An advisor, stab discount, production efficiency, prestige, infantry combat, legitimacy and mandate growth, and diplo rep. So yeah, man, we just took a huge chunk out of Ming, folks. 2 awesome forts right here, man. Really nice trade good provinces. We can even spawn coal right here if we played until the end. So I'm anticipating, man, this is gonna be a lovely, lovely game in China, and I'm planning to enjoy it to the max. No rushing, no nothing like that, no truce breaking. This is gonna be a proper game, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, a month has ticked over. Let's pop into our estates and summon the Diet. This is our capital. It's Shangyang. Okay, so it's none of them. Let's pick something else. Let's give the Shizu religious state. Let's give them religious diplomats. Let's give them clerical education. Let's give the nobles primacy and increased. And let's give the Shangbang, or the burghers, land, patronage, and indebted. Then we can sell, we can seize. Force limit is 12, which is super powerful. Main trade node is Xi'an right here, which isn't that good. We'll be moving it later, so for now we can transfer there and collect there. I'll immediately become threatened by Ming, and I'll start improving with some guys that usually support the independence of Ming releasables, like Korea, Ayutthaya, Lanshan, Daiviet, Korchin, Jeonju. You know the drill. There we go, that's all done. Let's go ahead and hire 3 advisors. Since we have so much money here, man, I'm actually gonna look for a inflation reduction guy so we can get the 200 admin and diplo points. Let's pick up this right here, and let's start building up the army. There he is, and Ming just sent me a 100 ducat gift, which is perfect. So yeah, by now you know the drill, boys. We need to wait for our truce with Ming to expire. In the early game, they beat up a lot of rebels and they lose a lot of manpower. Their mandate drops. When low mandate hits, we're gonna hit them, and we're gonna steal the mandate. After stealing the mandate, we'll get cores on every single province in the subcontinent of China that we occupy. So, even though this is releasables and our goal is to make Ming not exist and become a great power with colonialism and stuff like that, I'm also gonna add a slight bonus goal of owning the entire subcontinent of China. So we'll have to fight a couple of other guys too. Also, I'm gonna be talking a little more quietly this campaign, man. I've injured my rib and it hurts when I yell, so sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. Additionally, starting ruler is 541, 561. Let's start focusing on mill immediately. Both of these guys have never seen a sword in their life. There it is, man, like clockwork. Also just got stabbed, which is excellent. So yeah, off to a great start already, boys. Let's get this guy now. Ming has started getting some rebels, as we can see. Meanwhile, I've unlocked the church. Truce with Ming is up. No one will support us just yet, so we need to wait a little bit. Usually these guys come around sooner or later, and Ayutthaya is still a tributary. They should stop being one very soon. So, yeah, let's wait a little more. Scornfully insulted Ming, which allows me to take this mission right here. If we take it now, we gain 10,000 manpower and a general with 75 traditions, sorry. However, if we take this mission while we're at war with Ming, and we have 25% war score, it gives us a mil tech. So, when we fight Ming, we'll be mil tech 4, they'll be 3, we get 25% war score, take the mission, we're at 5 while they're at 3. Crazy, I know. Another gift from Ming, and there's our first supporter. There's some more supporters. There's Korea, Dai Viet, and Jeonju. That's nice. Okay, now we're about ready, boys. Let's raise, activate forts. Let's get the free company down as well. Let's raise army maintenance, just like that, and let's give our ruler Mill Command. This campaign keeps getting better, man. Okay, let's go ahead and declare. There's independence on Ming, ladies and gentlemen. Ayutthaya, Dai Viet, Korea, and Jeonju will support us. Ming is at low mandate. We'll crush them. There's Miltech 4 as well, and I will stab up immediately, I think. All I want in this war is independence, but I'm also going to be taking these two provinces right here because Pingyang right here is a gold-producing province, so even though we're kind of going to waste admin points by actually coring these provinces, it'll still be pretty helpful to get our gold up and become rich before we fight Ming for the second time to steal the mandate. Luck continues. I just got a claim from an event on this area. Someone just got Beijing. Yeah, there it is. 40 war score on Ming, so there it is. There's the manpower, there's the general, and there's Miltech 5. Okay, you got to be careful with upgrading the units right here. And let's put that general... Oh! That's a 75 tradition general? 5 fire, 5 shock, 3 siege? You know, I was gonna title this video like we finally found the biggest releasable nation, which is true, but this might be the luckiest run of all time. At least so far. And actually, Ming will already accept. So there's independence, and there's these two provinces. No money, no war reps. Truce is gonna last for 9 years, so we're gonna chill for 9 years. Then we're gonna snatch the mandate. Dai Viet broke the alliance with me. Ayutthaya, Jeonju, and Korea are still loyal buddies. It's interesting how tributaries can support you. For example, Ayutthaya, Dai Viet, and Korea aren't, but Jeonju is. They're gonna break the alliance with me too, by the way. So yeah, now it's just time to sit back and relax for a couple of years before our truce with Ming runs out. No, you know, we can do the whole truce breaking thing where we just eat up all of Ming in 15 years, but like I said, this is gonna be a real campaign, so we're taking it nice and slow. Alright, let's pound some Diplo points into the gold-producing province here. There we go. Very nice. That's up to 10 already. So now money, no longer an issue. We do need to dev the Renaissance too, though. Judging by this, man, our capital really isn't cheap at all. It's 58, whereas this is 34, ruling right here. So, yeah, I guess we dev this for the Renaissance. We could also continue pushing here in the gold mine, but, yeah, let's not do that. Instead, let's just do this. There we go, expand infrastructure. And this is where we're gonna get the Renaissance, man. There's the Renaissance. Meanwhile, Ming is still looking pretty miserable. Chahar popped out of someone. And tier 2 go reform time, we're gonna go, well, you know. Alright, folks, truce with Ming is up. Let's go ahead and declare on them. They're low on manpower, low mandate, and who would help here? Who was here? Ayutthaya would help. Okay, let's go ahead and take the Mandate of Heaven. And there we go. Ming will already accept. This 3 siege guy has been super helpful, and all of this before they siege back Beijing. So, only the mandate now. We'll hope someone pops out of Ming right here. I'm not taking anything because, obviously we don't want to waste admin points when we don't have to. I could go for, like, Beijing, Nanjing, and Canton, but, you know, just to not lose so much mandate, but we'll get them all later. We're doing this the right way. No rushing, no nothing like that. Obviously, there's many different strats. You can take a look at the past Ming releasables I've done, the taking all the fort strategies, the truce breaking strategy, the not even taking the mandate strategy. There's so many different ways to play these Chinese guys, and I love it all the time, man. But there we go. We are now the Emperor of China. Nice. For my first idea group right here, I think I'll be taking... Yeah, classic. Let's go quantity trade, boys. And that gave us claims on all of China and cores on the 3 most important cities. Obviously, whenever we fight someone and occupy their province, we'll get a core there too. Now, because Ming is so whole, and I took the mandate from them this early, there actually is a pretty good chance they don't blow up. Let's hope they do, so we have someone else to fight, because our truce, 10 years. You know what, let's harmonize with Pagan, man. Of course, now we have the eunuchs too, and speaking of estates, I should give out the cheaper advisor privileges as well. Do we give any privileges to the eunuchs? Ming already starts with some, and you really don't want to get these guys too powerful, so I think we don't give out any, eunuch privileges, right? Yeah. Of course, taking the mandate has given us the Emperor of China missions as well. Ming has lost a little bit of land to Oirat? Yes. Ming somehow got this. Oh, okay, it's because they were all married Jianzhu. It's the same dynasty as Gyoro. Right now we're just chilling, focusing on construction a bit, obviously. Yue is out, but I don't border them. That sucks. Also, yes, Daiviet has declared on Ming. Now so has Oirat. Well, truce with Ming is up, but obviously this would be a horrible time to declare. It's even tier 2 gov reform time. Sorry, no, it's a second idea group time. It's tier 3 gov reform time now. Do we go with the examination system here? This is the unique one. Just plus 2 possible advisors. I'm gonna go with this. Alright, Oirat's done. Chahar is fighting Ming, but it is what it is. I'm gonna declare we're gonna be using the, Unified China CB. There we go, that's it right there. Okay. Well, we've gotten cores on everything we've occupied, but it's still nowhere close to 100% war score, because, well, Chahar has occupied the rest. While I was busy with that, Daiviet has gone for Yue. Ugh. It's gonna be way more annoying fighting Daiviet than it was Ming. Crazy General just died. RIP. This guy sucks. Okay, that's 100% on Ming. They've unconditionally surrendered, so we're taking as much as we can. Obviously, we got cores on everything we occupied, so I don't know. Let's just take everything we can, man. Maybe a little bit of coastline up here too. Something like this. We actually don't want to border Oirat right now. Yeah, we don't want to border Oirat, so let's, I don't know, something, yeah, like this. This is the peace deal with Ming right now. There we go. Okay, we've grown quite a lot. There's some other missions we can take. Conquer Shinan, solidify our domain. Very nice. We can actually coalition Daiviet and Oirat. Wow. Let's go back home, deal with the situation, see what's what, and we'll see who we fight next. Obviously, it's all free cores, boys. It's nothing to core right here. We do have to pay to full stated, which of course I will be doing, since we have quite a lot of admin points, but yeah. Well, here's something that'll make fighting Daiviet easier. We'll make Korea break the alliance with them. Alright, this is gonna be easy. Unified China, colonize Ayutthaya and Lanshang. I plan to take everything they own in China. Luckily, I was quick with the occupations, and also luckily and unluckily, my allies suck. They're not doing anything, so I've managed to get cores on almost everything we want. The thing is, if you personally don't occupy a province, you don't get a core on it. Even if an ally transfers occupation, it doesn't matter. You have to be the one that occupies it to gain a core on it. So as soon as we're done with these two, I'll just go and siege Canton, and then it's only Macau left. For example, look, this is occupied by me, right? But I think Lanshang, yeah. See, Lanshang occupied it, transferred it to me, but I don't get a core on it. Daiviet will accept. Okay, there's another war done, and we finally have a province which brings us mandate. I can't believe I actually have to core on one of these, man. That sucks. Of course, I got a full core some of these because I already had the states. These events, bro, I can't even yell, it hurts. These freaking events, the Yellow River flood, the this flood, the that dam breaks, the this dam breaks, frick me, man. 2 stab? At least it's not gonna take me negative, but also 10 mandate is painful. I'm actually below 50 now, man. God damn it. Okay, let's get the unrest guy. It really shouldn't be a problem, but still. But yeah, boys, only 40 years in, man. Obviously, by this point, you can full annex Ming like 5 times, but we're looking good. Number 2 on the Great Powers list. Ming is still kicking, so we'll eat them up soon. Yeah, very nice campaign, man, where we're taking everything slowly. You know, everything down here is full stated. Let's continue to full state some more once we finish coring that one province that we took. I can't even believe that. So there we go. Doing construction as well. Income is very nice. Yeah, perfect, man. Everything is perfect. We got massive burger loans now, too, so that definitely helps with the construction, you know. What's the price of incest right now? Okay, yeah, not bad at all. 250. 250. Cool. Yeah, mandate freaking sucks ass now, though. That's the only negative thing. I guess you gotta be faster for it to not tank. The main problem is devastation, man. If we go here... Yeah, there is quite a lot of devastation. Maybe more forts will help. Well, hello there. Now, Unified China, 25A, 50% cost, 75% cost. Yeah, it's even better than Reconquest, man. And we're done. There we go. That's all of the provinces for us. Now, I may get Unguarded Nomadic Frontier here. Yes, I will. That does unfortunately mean that we have to fight Oirat immediately, so that's what I'm gonna do. Unified China, there it is. Let's make it faster and get the... Well, get someone up. Sure. Well, I actually did not notice my mandate is at 7 right now, man, which means we're actually taking pretty big penalties to our stuff. Yeah, luckily, I'm still winning these battles versus Oirat, but there could be some tricky ones. I gotta be careful here. Like that. I gotta be careful doing that. Okay, they'll accept. That's everything they have over in China. Now, I have gotten some disconnected provinces. Wait. Okay. I have got some disconnected provinces over here, but I am building up transports, and the truce with Ming is about to expire soon, so we're good. I can also keep, like, if we walk around with these guys and get back down to Wuling, we're good. But I'll take the independent army here just in case. There's another mission, though. March to Beijing. We should get a event to move our capital to Beijing, too. Just helping Ayutthaya fight Khmer now. There's, Prospering Times in the Canton trade node, which is absolutely lovely. Now, I've already put down most of the relevant buildings. Everything is full stated. Just building up some castles now, you know, doing sort of, a Great Wall of China border around the entire country. I'm putting one down right here, which means if we skip one, the next one should be right there, right? Yeah, right there. So there we go. Just need a loan for that. Actually, we shouldn't really be taking out loans, should we? That fricks with mandate. Otherwise, income is great, and I have gotten a few mandate events, so we're not really sucking that much. That's a wrap on quantity right there, ladies and gentlemen. And on trade. Nice policy, too. Goods produced. Hell yeah. Got our first tributary as well, Tonkin. While we're waiting for Oirat to wrap this up with Ming, I'm actually going to hit Chahar here because we do need both of their provinces. So, they're a tributary of Haishi, but not a problem. Well, that was easy. Okay, now let's hit Ming again. There's Unified China one more time. I think we'll need 2 wars with them, man. Yeah, for sure. Maybe even 3, depending on whatever. And we're done. Everything occupied. So let's get it connected up to Beijing first. And then I think I'll be taking whatever I can from this top stuff right here. Okay, so that is where Ming will stay alive. There's Tongning as well. We can actually fight them too. There's another war with Ming. Done. So colonialism is about to spawn. We gotta fight Ming again. We gotta fight Tongning, Mangmao, Karadel, and Oirat. Karadel, if we hit them, Oirat comes in, so we can nab these 4 provinces from them and this one Karadel one. And then we can do Mangmao as well, but I got a truce with them in that war I helped Ayutthaya. And so, yeah, let's just build up boats and we'll see. We'll probably end up fighting Karadel or Mangmao first, but there's Conquer South China, and there's some mandate as well, which is very nice. All right, Oirat's actually, well, I was gonna say busy, but not really. Let's declare on Karadel, Unified China, and take those 4 provinces too. Okay, that's this war done as well. Cool. And again, come the frick on, bro. Oh my god, I don't even have to have enough admin points to stab up. When's our truce with Ming expire? 1516. Alright, I guess that's where we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, I gotta stabilize here, man, which is hilarious, but yeah. I love it when I use my admin points to stab up and then get a stability event the next month. Ugh. Alright, fuck off, Ayutthaya. You know, I don't know why, since we're playing this campaign way more stably than we usually do in China, but I feel like we're weaker, man. You know, economy is good, but usually I have a way bigger army by this point, which I guess I can just build it. It's not like I don't have the manpower, but really, mandate's been freaking me a whole lot this campaign. I don't know. I guess fast is the way to go here. Let's deal with Tongning. Then I'll hit Mangmao, and we'll wrap it up with Ming. I feel like this has become more of a meme than strength and noble privileges. I always go galley combat. Alrighty, let's declare on these boys. What's this? Sure. Alright, Coolio. There's Taiwan as well. Nice. We should start deving the colonialism somewhere running, as usually is the cheapest province. So yeah, let's do it right there in running. I know it's like Runing or whatever. There it is. Nice. I still don't get it why I haven't gotten the event to move my capital to Beijing or like keep it over here or you like move it to Nanjing or something like that. Is it an event or am I misremembering, man? It's kind of freaking with our trade setup a little bit, so I am gonna use Diplo points to move the main trade node to Beijing. So that's all we need to do, right? That's going there, then that we can go there, that yeah, that way, sure. Yeah, maybe I'm forgetting to reduce autonomy here. It's not like we can do that much. I just fixed devastation. I literally just did it. I think this is like karma, man, for saying, oh, we're so lucky at the start of the game. 2 stab, 10 mandate. God damn it. Frick me. I got the points to bring it down. They each need like 3 clicks for it to disappear, but frick my life. Oh my god, dude. What is it with these events? I literally don't have the admin points, dude. The Imperial system is crumbling. Lose 2 stab. Every core of Ming, Caradel, and Chu gets unrest. Boy, I wonder how many cores they have. Ah! Well, we can embrace colonialism at any point. We just need to wait for this truce with Ming to expire in a couple of months, and then we're out, bro. I know we said we'd conquer all of China, but it's turning so painful. And with low mandate, these guys, if a big Ayutthaya stack comes in with their frickin' cav combat, they actually might beat my ass. Look, you know, we never care about mandate in these China games, these Chinese warlord games, but why does it suck so much now? It's way better to keep truce-breaking Ming and just eating everything up, man, and not taking it slow. You know, we've had way more success. This is probably the worst mandate run we've ever had. Oh, there's Min. Alright, there it is. I'm actually gonna go in immediately. You gotta be kidding me. Please let me get stability. It's not even funny at this point, man. Frickin' Unix mad as hell. All of this unrest. I can see why Ming frickin' blows up, man. If they have to deal with this on a daily basis. Jesus. And I'm talking on a daily basis as in every single game I do. Alright, there's our final deck, boys. I gotta get out of this campaign, man. This, I don't know what else could happen for the game to want me to blow up. Look, I got internal conflict sticking too. I might be able to get Unguarded Nomadic Frontier again, or no, Warrior Rat's not that big anymore, but Chagatai, we could get it from Chagatai too. It's like, oh my god, dude. And I thought this would be the chillest one. Sure, we started off great and everything was so lucky, but god damn. Ming had a flagship? Really? Alright, there we go. I think that's the last of Ming. Yes, it is. And now they have been full annexed, and I own almost all of China, with the exception of these assholes hiding in the jungle down here with 80 allies and 15 different overlords. I could probably beat them, but I just don't wanna. I really don't. What is this? Okay. Alright, but now, with one of our goals accomplished, our former overlord no longer existing, do people on here have colonialism? Yes, Castile does, so does Portugal. I'm number 2 on the GP list, actually, so does France. I'm about to overtake them because colonialism has already spread, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get new Shang Bang loans right here. There we go, just like that. Colonialism embraced, baby. And let's let a month tick. And with that, we should be, yes, we are number 1 on the Great Powers list, with colonialism embraced, with 1, 2, 3 nations below us. And after annexing Ming and doing this challenge, and I didn't think I was gonna say this, but thankfully, finally, is done. Well, I guess starting off as the biggest releasable nation might have some drawbacks if you take the mandate. I was considering not taking the mandate first if this was a regular game, but you know, them being the biggest, I had to do the most, you know? Really not the way I thought this would go. But yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Start off as the nation of Xi in these couple of provinces right here, 15 to be exact, by dev. What I think is the biggest releasable nation, man. Starting off with like 136 or 138, whatever our dev was at the start. I don't think there's a nation that's releasable with more cores. Sure, you could say something like Byzantium, maybe, if they have all of their cores back from the Ottomans, but they're still not a releasable. They exist in 1444, so I do think we have finally found, after all of these years, literally, the biggest releasable nation in the game, man. Talking dev-wise, of course, not province count. But yeah, aside from that, it was a pretty normal game. Got really lucky at the start. You guys saw that. And after that, man, you know, because we really weren't rushing things, I was taking slow, you know, full stating everything, spending the admin points on that, putting down the buildings, not building up the armies too rapidly, you know, not loan maxing and building maxing before we took the mandate. I think it really kind of hurt us. So there you go, a revelation after all of these Ming releasables. Rush it, boys, rush it. Truce break Ming, fight everyone around you, don't take it slow like this, because we've never really had a problem with mandate. We haven't done anything with the mandate, but it always ticks up. You always get all of those events. Meritocracy obviously sucks ass too. I couldn't even do decrees. So yeah, and look, and we're still tanking, man. It's mainly this devastation, which, you know what the thing is, man? Maybe it could have been because Ming, once they got beaten up a couple of times, they deleted all these forts. I had to rebuild everything up here, so maybe it was some leftover stuff from them. Maybe it was rebels. Maybe it was guys pushing in the interior of my country. But yeah, you know, obviously if we play 10 more years, we can get everything stabilized and stuff like that. But I really didn't expect this to go this bad, mandate-wise, and these disasters and stuff like that. So if you're playing a releasable, man, definitely rush it and keep truce breaking Ming and eat them up as fast as you can. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign, as Xi, the biggest releasable nation in releasables, has finally been a success. And that has been Xi in releasables. Now let's spin the wheel and see which nation we're gonna play next time. I think we got about 5 more guys in China, if I'm being honest. All right, man, there's the Wheel of Pain. We got, yeah, not a lot of nations left to go right here. We don't gotta even scroll down this list anymore, so we're definitely chopping them down pretty quickly. But next time, ladies and gentlemen, this should be Japan, because we're gonna be playing as Asakura. All right, it's been a while. Yeah, I got no idea where they are. I literally have no idea. They gotta be a releasable from someone that's slightly bigger at the start, that has yeah, more than one province. But who could that be? Yeah, I got no idea, man. So yeah, let me know where Asakura is in the comments below. What I should do is them to break free from Ashikaga. And you guys know the outro by now. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.